Established in April 2021, Upland Development United is the oldest and most exclusive and transparent no development collaborative in the Upland Metaverse. Contact Morecheese at 68 for more information. Warning: this podcast is produced by Metaverse Ventures Entertainment and contains unsolicited and heavily biased opinions which are solely the views of the individuals involved. It does not include investment advice of any kind, and you are responsible for undertaking your own financial, including tax liability research relevant to your own individual circumstances.
Taking over the Upland Development United. Total meta domination.
G'day and welcome to UDU Podcast, UDU number 59. I'm Ben 68 and it's either Tuesday the 19th or Wednesday the 20th of July, not June, like was in the stuff we put out last week that nobody noticed. Today's episode is sponsored by Metaverse Ventures Entertainment, MVE, which produces and distributes entertainment content related to various Metaverse, NFT, and other emerging digital technologies. This, of course, includes the UDU Podcast and the globally certified worst show ever, the Wine and Cheese in the Metaverse show. More details at mve.productions, including a link to the Discord channel where you'll find loads of avenues to keep you metained. That's mve.productions. Reminder that if you have an Upland NFT or Metaverse product, service, or event to promote, opportunities are always available for sponsorship and engagement in the UDU podcast. Contact myself or Morecheese. Actually, contact Morecheese to discuss and secure your spot. All proceeds go towards giveaway and prizes on the podcast. Now, the reason I say contact Morecheese is because I did have someone reach out to me during the week, and I was like, yeah, I'll get onto that. And I've just been smashed at work. And
wait, what is this for?
For the sponsorship thingo.
No, contact Ben. No, Ben. It's old Ben.
All right, we got people trying to give us UPEX and stuff, and I've just been smashed at work and haven't been able to catch up on things. So. Apologies to that. We shall get on it. Yes.
You're so clever.
Anyhow, moving on. Today we've got the Breaking Badly news, of course, with some updates and insights into what's going on with Upland Development United, which is the original and premier collaborative node development team within and extending from the Upland Metaverse. And we'll finish up, as always, with the Upland Mash, which is open for a mix of giveaways, forum discussions on contemporary Upland events, Metaverse spotlights, sponsor segments, and of course, the currently 100,000 UPEX wheels, which, all things going well, will be returning back to the 1 million wheels next week. I think I've got a touch under 700,000 at the moment. So yeah, we should be back to the 1 million UPEX wheels next week. Die, Impulse Dragon, die. Anything to share there?
What were we talking about?
I was telling the Impulse Dragon to die.
Oh, okay.
And saying what we've got coming up. Now, let's try and do this again, see if it works again this week. Here we go. We got that?
Almost, yes.
Yeah, so this week in the stats, wow, look at all that green. It's looking pretty good, actually, isn't it? Global crypto market cap is back into the trillions. So we've gone from 885 billion last week to 1.053 billion this week, 16% boost, which is pretty cool. And that is, of course, reflected all the way through the market. So Bitcoin's had 14% bump up to $23,000. Ethereum, 31%, up from 1,077 to 1,556, which is pretty significant. And Wax, a little bump. From 9 cents to 10 cents. Engine, quite a good bump from 48 cents to 60 cents. Ripple, a little bump there, 31 cents to 36 cents. Solana's had 26% increase. So you'd be loving that, Cheese. $34 last week, $46 this week. EOS is back over $1. Last week was 94 cents. Now it's $1.07. And Polygon has also had a boost. You must be licking your lips, Cheese.
I am doing amazing. Polygon is actually, as we're talking, 0.93 at the moment.
There you go. So it'll probably be flirting with $1 sooner rather than later.
Oh, it's going to go back up to over $2, and I'm going to be like loving it, like McDonald's. I'm loving it.
So what's your non-financial advice vibe here? We got a dead cat bounce or what's going on?
I think so. I didn't.
Yeah.
I personally didn't think it was going to last very long, to be quite honest.
Yep.
I think it was just the powers that be wanting to get in. I mean, Bitcoin is kind of like a different story that might go back down, but I think the other things that are really low, I think the more affordable ones, people are going to start kind of pouring into.
Yeah, I reckon we're heading down as well. Well, that's quite a boost on the Ethereum price. I wonder if there's an NFT project or something that's just kicked off behind that.
Well,
30
isn't Ethereum like the number one for like blockchain for developers to kind of work on? I don't think that's ever going to stay low. Like if you got in, good on you, sort of thing.
Yeah, I always think back to when the first Ethereum I bought and the price that was at then, and you just think, wow, okay. If only you had a crystal ball. So
I know. Like
Never mind.
1,000 was such a great price. That's going to go back over 2,000 as well.
we shall see. Yeah, and the Bitcoin dominance last week was 42.8%, and with Ethereum and everything else kicking off and all the other shit coins, it's dropped down a little bit to 42%. So no, looking very healthy. In the Upland side of things, it's still a lot of red. 90-day average daily transaction volume in millions of UPEX last week was 79 million, this week 71, so that's 11% drop. 90-day average trading volume, 20% drop was 4,895 down to a bit over 4,000. So, and that's the keep in mind that's a 90-day average. So you're seeing kind of longer termish trends on that one.
This is going to happen until they decide to kind of come up with something that's going to, like, you come out with cars, but nobody can really, not everybody could use them.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get just a small clique of people that are able to do certain things, and then the rest are going to be bored.
Yes.
So
absolutely. And yeah, I haven't had any sales come through for ages, but I'm not chasing floors either. So
yeah,
we'll see. I've had a bunch of sales that are still at the same rates when everything was in the the seller's market, and I'm just going to leave them there. And once they start popping off again, well, I know that it's time to have another look.
yeah.
So we'll see. Pretty flat or a little bit of red in the city markets that we look at. San Francisco was almost $16 US last week, down to $15.50. Not much change on the UPEX price, 26,002, 26,800. Manhattan's flat, $65, pretty much $65. Bit under 100,000. That hasn't changed at all, pretty much. So Chicago, again, tiny little bump down, was just under $4, $3.85, 6,100 UPEX, 6,200. Flat in LA, $4.90, $4.90, and pretty much 7,000, 7,000. And the Bronx has had a drop in the USD price. That's the kind of biggest move in the ones we look at. Was $9 last week, $8 this week. And it's pretty similar on the UPX, 12,800, 12,600 and change. So not a lot happening in the old Upland. Anything to add there?
Yeah, put utilities on properties that have buildings. Yar.
When rent, is that what you mean?
When rent next year, that's what they told me anyway at Vegas.
When blank stares right now.
When ask me to repeat my question twice because you don't have an answer and trying to buy time.
Yes. Over to you, Cheese. What's been happening in Upland this week?
So Mementos are back again for what we believe may be the real last time. The store will remain open until Wednesday, which is tomorrow at 8 a.m. PT.
Yeah, it's kind of seems like, I don't know, what is it like this in the States where we have these rug companies that's going out of business, closing down sale, and then they have the same sale every single week for like years and years.
Yeah.
It's like
definitely.
last ever chance again.
Yeah, I'm surprised if people are even kind of looking at that. I would not be happy if I bought a bunch of mementos, which I kind of did.
Yeah, I don't play with the legits at all. I wonder, is there anybody in the chat that messes with the legits? I can't imagine you'd be feeling pretty good about them constantly putting more on the market.
I purchased a few at really cheap in the store. There were like 1,000K UPIX, 2,000K UPIX. Hey, Shaq. And I figured I didn't have any 2021s. I have 2020s. So, you know, have a few on hand, whatnot. But
yeah, I don't play with them,
Yeah.
so it doesn't bother me.
But moving on.
Moving on. Anything
Moving
else?
on.
What else has
I'm
been
still trying to rally people to the article writing thing. I've been looking around at Medium and other sources. If anyone has any ideas or experience, please contact me. Let me know of the places that allow articles from kind of everyday Jane schmoes like myself. But I'm almost done with my article and it's looking really cool. And you know, I'd like to kind of you distracted me with a squirrel.
I did. I was just going to say, when you're finished, that this all kicked off from the last Morecheese in the Metaverse show that we did, when we kind of had a debate about Upland, when mainstream, when moon. So if you want to check that out, jump over to MVE, and it's a nice short video there. You can get up to speed. But yes.
Yeah, the snack sizes are so cool. Like, if you don't want to watch the whole show and you just like want to see particular articles, and last thing, riot mode update. Quote unquote, as we continue to monitor the distribution of Spark and the overall health of the economy. This has to do with them taking away riot mode, by the way.
For the Spark event.
Yeah. We have determined that Spark payouts via the Sparked Up tier have been a bit too high. In order to mitigate this issue, we have decided to remove riot mode bonuses for Sparked Up tier treasures. This means that even if riot mode is active for a city, you will not receive the riot mode multiplier if you're able to find a Spark treasure. Of course, we will monitor this change to ensure that distribution levels are still healthy, and will make additional adjustments if needed.
Yeah. I think they went the wrong way about that. Instead of axing that, they could have. The problem is that there's a very small percentage of players getting an absolute crap ton of Spark, and you know they're putting in the work and the effort, so you can't really rag on them for that. You know, people like Bok and Nubex and Brabant and everybody setting 3-hour timers and getting up all through the night to do these treasure hunts.
But at the same time, they're not really putting any money in because they're free to play.
Yeah, well, I think instead of axing that, they should have made a change so it gets that Spark to a greater range of players. Like I've been saying for a while, they need to increase the cooldown. What is it, 3-hour cooldown? Well, hell, make it a 12-hour cooldown.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. Or somebody mentioned in the cafe, I wish I remembered who it was. They said something about having a certain amount of Spark you could win per day, and once you reach that limit, you can't really earn anymore.
Yeah, that's a way to do it as well. Yeah. I think
I can't
just
smile. I love it.
What?
Nothing.
My gosh, you're a squirrel hunter.
I am a squirrel hunter. I am. All right, stop. I need those horse things.
Yeah,
for
the
my
blinders.
head.
Yes.
Yeah, I need the horse blinders. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
It would be, except the screen's in front of you, so I don't know how useful it'd be.
I have a screen over here.
Yeah, well, that's probably half the reason. All right, moving on. What's been happening in MVE this week, Cheese?
I don't know.
I love when I throw you a bone and you choke on it. I love it.
I know you do. I see it in your face. And I choke on the bone.
Well, what's been happening in the server? I've been out of action. What's been going on in the... Every time I do look in there, there's always multiple people in there in the gaming thing. What have you been...
Oh, well, yeah. I play my video games in there and people come in and watch me and we talk, and it's a nice time. Like, there's no really expectations, just don't make fun of anybody and that this is that or whatever. But it's a fun time. Come check it out, even if you want to just kind of be a ceiling cat.
Yes. Now, last week for the Wine and Cheese show, it was the Just Us show. How and why did we go with that?
Because I'm swamped. I'm swamped, but I'm catching up. So I see a lot of squirrels. I want to play with D-Tech and his art with the samurai stuff. Like, oh, my name. I did that to get your attention. And I want to have fun with the samurai stuff. So I get distracted easy. I love variety, and just kind of having to create, like, knowing that I have to create something kind of drains me, but playing around with new things makes me feel good. And until I catch up, we're going to just be the Ben and Cheese show for maybe the next 2 episodes. But then we'll get back to it, and then NFTs will come back. But I put a lot of work into these NFTs, people, and there's only 50 quantities, so they're valuable. So go get them. You never know later on.
And I'm just checking, Lux hasn't got back to me, by the way, so.
Yeah, and that's such a great one. I hope I didn't work so hard on that one. And they're like, you can't use
the
it.
IP. We'll see. What one are you working on next? Is it F and Smoke? Was he next?
Let me see.
I feel like I'm missing somebody. There was somebody after Lux, wasn't there? While you're finding that, I'll move on. Speaking of Samurai Aquatics and Decor, we have submitted 3 more models, so that's 6 total. And excitingly, a bunch of those have been approved and are ready to go. And Cheese came up with a hilarious ad for the shop, and she directed and edited it to perfection. She was telling D-Tech and I what to do, and it came up really good. Looking forward to getting that out there. And Cheese and I got into a bit of a hissy fit together, and lucky we did that before D-Tech jumped in, so we didn't put that Zoom out there, although it might have been entertaining. Did you want to say anything about that, Cheese? It's quite a process.
No comment.
It's kind of funny because, like, Cheese and I get into it all the time, but because that was being recorded, and it is kind of a fly on the wall recording, so we don't tend to really bother about it, but we were kind of gritting our teeth. No, Cheese, that's not what I was talking about.
I was talking as if we weren't being recorded, so it's good that you stopped recording. And then, Ben is there trying to be all proper.
So we stopped recording, then we really got into it, but we worked through it, and then D-Tech shows up and he's like, hey guys, what's happening? And we're like,
but that's what you got to do. You can't be scared. Like, if you have a partner and you need to understand stuff. So it's like, go at it. Just know that, don't take it personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't speak your mind, you're just kind of fluffing each other's feathers, and who the fuck needs that?
Yeah, well, you just bottling up something that's really going to explode, which we've seen multiple times. So, yeah. And I did part of the roadblock that we've been at with that whole project is trying to work out the maths of how many mint numbers and all this sort of stuff. So through the week, I dreamt up a solution that had been bugging us for a few days, and we got together and sorted that out. And it seems like that's on the right track. We're just waiting back to we're waiting to hear back from Upland to see if that's okay to continue or not. As you can imagine, we're getting very limited amount of information. Jennifer and the team are doing a good job, but we're asking 50,000 questions, and it's taken a while to get those through. So we shall see. Everyone's asking, when's the outdoor decor coming? We got no idea, really. We got no idea whatsoever. All that we can
would be
say,
the ones that know.
Yeah, all that we can say is that there is a lot of stuff happening at the moment, which is, it's good news. So sooner rather than later is probably about the only thing that we can really say. And also that D-Tech just continues to kick all the asses. All right, are you there, D-Tech? You want to speak up for yourself, mate? You're doing an absolutely incredible job. What are you working on next? Can you give us any hinty?
I'm putting a brush.
Oh, you are going to do
soap.
That. Nice. Back scrubber.
Yeah, back scrubber.
Nice.
Hit you with the bath brush, hit you with the knife.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. So just making the last entries a little bit more, how do you say, detailed? So
Pimped out, I
detailing.
believe, is the phrase.
Pimped out, indeed. Oh my freaking God. Every time you put something in there for us to review and look over, I'm freaking shocked. I'm at awe. Like I don't know how many times I put that like oh my God face emoji and fire. You're amazing.
The worst part with me is, like I did the seeding in 2 hours. I prepared it to hand in. So it takes about 2 hours, but I sit there and I just like, oh, I could add this. And then I'm literally scrambling for the due dates. There's a third due date coming up, in 3 days, 4 days? And I'm like, and it's Spark Week as well. So I don't know how I'm gonna finish everything, but I'll try.
I'm the same way. Like I'll finish something and I'll be like, this could use this, or it's too plain.
Yep.
Like I need to add a little more. And Ben's like, just fucking finish it. We gotta get them the fuck out.
Not in that many words, but yeah.
Mate.
Yes.
No, but I need that. I need someone to kind of get my concentration online, because then forget it. Like I need get back, freaking do it.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, he knows. UD Tech knows.
Yeah, and Cheese and I were just talking before we got kicked off here that we're going to try and get I said it last week too, we're going to try and get the Samurai Aquatics part of the Discord or something opened up pretty soon so people can start to get a bit of a look at what's going on and start to get a bit involved.
And I think once that is out, we can have the commercial come out.
Yes, once we get that all squared away.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
Yes. All right, moving on. Wine of the week. Now, I did have no right made for Spark Treasure Hunts, but we've already covered that. So another wine of the week. I'm going to do this one on behalf of the Metaverse Buck. Did you see what happened with his Block Explorer? What kicked off with that this week?
Yes, that was a shame.
So, I mean, it's something that's impacted me as well. We have seen, what was it? It was probably a couple of months ago. All of a sudden, recycled Block Explorers started showing up. Like my Block Explorer, my custom 1-of-1 Block Explorer is supposed to be mine, but the team, part of the art team or whatever, had started to recycle massive chunks of other people's Block Explorers. Like the hood of my Samurai was just plonked on some other bloke's head, and the Turbo had his jet just basically copied almost exactly.
Pretty much exactly.
Yes. And when the Metaverse Buck, when his came on the scene, it raised a few eyebrows because he had, it's from not Avengers. What's the movie that's from? The glove, the Genesis glove or some bloody thing?
Thanos. It was
Thanos.
the Thanos.
Yeah. So
I don't remember the movie though.
I believe that was Zedo Go Kids' that was his custom Block Explorer. So it was the fist, a closed fist with all the gems on it. Well, the Buck got his, it was exactly the same with one finger pointing up in the air, which, it's through no fault of his own. All of that blame lies squarely on the team.
They could have contacted him.
Yeah, well, they just should have never recycled stuff like that, really. I mean, it's just a problem that didn't need to happen, shouldn't have happened. And then Buck put in a hell of a lot of work on his branding surrounding his Block Explorer. And then he got a replacement through the week, which I'll actually bring it up because it's just too funny not to.
So they just changed it willy-nilly out of nowhere?
I believe they mentioned it to him, and then suddenly this showed up. He's put it sideways. But yeah, basically they've just turned the glove around.
Wow.
And he pretty much said it looks like somebody giving somebody a reach around. So
okay.
Once he said that, I couldn't get the image out of my head, and now I've passed that on. Now you won't be able to get that out of your head too. So. Here we go. So he said, I know they did step in this one, if not copying Block Explorers the thing. I'm going to show the wifey what I'd like for my birthday present, an Upland surprise. There we go. So yeah. Kind of sucks, but
oh my God, I see it now.
Yes,
I didn't
and now
get
you
the
won't be able
reach-around
to
thing, and now I see it.
Now you won't be able to unsee it. So
I'm not gonna unsee it. Wow. Okay,
Well,
I got it. Wow.
So yeah, it does suck, but I'm glad they've started to address it. Let's see how we go. All right, what's up next? Win of the week. Now, it's interesting. We kind of went that Mementos coming back was a kind of a whine, but I've put it as a win. Surely, isn't it? Another last chance again? That's a win, right?
What?
To get some more last chance Mementos and all that sort of stuff.
No,
No?
I don't think so. The value is going to go down.
All right. Well, does anybody have a win? Anybody in the chat? You got a win? Had a win this week? I've had nothing but losses in IRL, so.
Oh no. Well, my Polygon Matic,
Had a boost.
yeah, like what else? I don't
Chat's
know.
quiet.
I spent all day making a fucking jetpack yesterday with loads of freaking detail.
Oh, for the Upex World thing?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, good luck. Oh, that's right. I threw you a few emojis on there. Had
Yeah. Thank you for
Mofo
that.
AM or whatever it was. All right. While we got you there, what's been going on in the Bronxdale node this week, Cheese? I saw something happening.
I got Lil to come back and build her stuff.
Oh, nice. Welcome back.
Well, we need one more from her. And I believe Joe, his is almost done. So I can move my 9.53 Spark to another participant.
Yes,
Let me
you
just
need to
see.
free up your Spark ASAP, but we can't say why.
Oh yeah. 3 days, 4 hours for Joe's to be done.
Nice. Yeah. In MTU, slowed down dramatically, as I've been saying. Last week we're at 64.3% and tiny little boost up to 64.8% this week. I'm the same. I'm building DTech a little townhouse, a small townhouse, and I'm building Cheese a small townhouse, and I've also got some on Teddy Pigs. I'll get Teddy Pigs. I think he's got 2 going. I'll try and help those get done, and then I think all of my Spark's going to be diverted away, hopefully. So we shall see. And kind of alluding to that as well, as you know, my UCC contract was done and dusted, but just when I thought I was out, something is brewing that looks likely to suck me straight back in. So we shall see. Can't say any more than that at this stage.
And look what I wrote in the
What did you write?
comment section.
Ben said Teddy Pig fast and it sounded like Titty Pig. Whatever floats your boat.
Teddy Pig. Sorry. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go. This
Moving
is
on.
serious business.
Serious business, this show. Speaking of serious business, have you submitted a San Francisco track to go into the running to win a car, basically?
Wait, you could win a car?
Yes.
What?
Now, you don't need to have any. It's not like the URL where you have to submit like a track that you own a significant percentage of and development stats and all that. Anybody can submit any sort of track, whatever they want, as far as I'm aware.
I didn't know this. I thought you just got like 50,000 UPX or something.
No. The grand prize, let me bring it up. Where is it? Not that one. This one. So here we go. MV Motors, the Great Racetrack Challenge. Ready to design your own racetrack in Upland? Well, here's your chance. Wednesday, July 20th. So what do you got? You probably got about 24 more hours. It's Wednesday for me and 12 p.m. PT. So, but yeah, almost exactly 24 hours if my PT brain is working correctly. Yes, so the prize is to win an MB Motors Series 4 car. So don't sleep on this one. Yeah.
I need to ask you 2 questions. It's a 2-parter. Did you submit anything?
Well, you already know the answer to that question, surely.
Now, is this going to be theirs or is it going to be yours? Because that's what scares me by reading this.
It's still up for debate. I can bring that up. Let me.
Because if they take this as theirs and it's in your node, that might be something you want to think about.
No, so within 5 minutes of that announcement dropping, I'd already made my submission because, as you know, many of us over in the URL are well and truly fully on the way with our plans for racetracks and whatnot. So I submitted the Genesis node MT100, or as we lovingly refer to it, the Alien Cock 100.
Oh, somebody called it an angel, and I could see it. Those are the wings in the back, and then the face, and then her boobs.
Well, I've just got that other image in my head. It's going to take me quite a while to get it out. So, but yeah, so I submitted that. Now there was length requirements. I believe it had to be under 2.5 miles. So mid-terrace was there, but there was no there's no requirements for development progress or anything like that. What they wanted to do was, it seemed like they were focusing. Oh, here we go. I'll bring it up so I'm not just rambling. So the requirements were, not be longer than 2.5 miles long, be a loop with the same start and finish line. So yeah, not a drag strip or anything like that. Not have a start finish line that is at an intersection, has to be in San Francisco, be a singular linear path, for example, branches or forks and all that. So you couldn't cross back on yourself, or couldn't be like a figure 8 or something like that. Not contain offensive or suggestive content that is defamatory, blah, 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 blah. But it seemed like what they wanted was to focus on like landmarks and stuff like that. So you had to do a bit of a pitch. I think it was, in 50 words or less, tell us why your racetrack is awesome. 50 words is not a lot, so you got to really think about that. And here's a short description. Find the need for speed as you race through the highly developed South of Market neighborhood, blast past Twitter's headquarters, cruise historic Mission Street, negotiate tricky corners, then loop past the Asian Art Museum for a photo finish at City Hall. Tune up your engines and get ready to race. Yep.
I just hope that since you don't have to own stuff, I just hope that the person who wins, that this doesn't become another Upland track.
I think it will.
Then you won't be able to have yours, or will you be able to have both?
Yeah, you would be able to have both. I don't think MTU is in for a chance at all, because I think the main focus for this submission is on this. They want a nice, fancy description.
Got you.
So,
All right. I mean, I don't know. I think your track is really freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Better than this example right here.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they're going for. They're not interested in development progress or anything like that. They want fancy description, basically. So yeah,
Gotcha.
If you haven't put an entry in, definitely go and check it out, because why the hell wouldn't you? Why the hell wouldn't you? Go in the chance. Yeah. And like I said, you don't have to own any properties at all in San Francisco.
All right.
And
maybe I'll do that.
The submission process was pretty easy. But yeah, just make sure you have all your stuff ready. And you had to show a map like this, so you have to get in Google and do that manually, which is a bit of playing around, but it's all pretty straightforward, and it's a pretty decent price, so well worth the effort. So we shall see. Anybody else submit anything? What are you scrolling me with now?
Don't read it.
My
Don't
God.
read it.
I hope I wasn't on share screen then. The worst.
We try to make each other laugh. It's funny. Hey, Zoe. Oh no, she was. Oh, there she goes. It's funny. You're right in front of your Playboy curtain bunny ears.
You're out of control with these squirrels.
I know. It is bad.
All right, now going back to Bucks Block Explorer, the code word for the wheels this week is gold member. Gold member. And I completely forgot to do the code word last week, so I've put an extra note in myself to make sure I do it this week. Gold member. Now we're going to race through today. I've only got one more main thing that I'd like to talk about, and hopefully there's some people in chat or that can chime in as well. Now, Upland did put out another little competition thing. I'll see if I can pull that up now. So did you see the Reddit challenge?
Oh, what? Yeah, That was the one I was talking about. I mixed them up. So the Reddit challenge is, how do you succeed in the metaverse, specifically the Upland Metaverse? I don't know. Don't be stupid. Don't be a dumb arse.
Don't rage quit. Yeah. So we're all
No.
experts and we want to know, how do you succeed in the metaverse, specifically the Upland Metaverse? The details, you have to head over to Upland's official Reddit and let them know what you think is the key to success in the metaverse. Upload the post and join the Upland subreddit if you haven't. The 3 best posts as selected by us will win 60,000 UPX. Well, that's a decent prize. Normally it's 5,000 or 10,000 or something.
Exactly. Yeah, this is
60,000 's
very decent. This is worth actually putting in like a good hour and submitting, not $5.
Now, annoyingly, I got to do the double share. I don't know, not that one. And now Zoom's in the road.
Oh,
God,
shoot,
Zoom.
let me get my tabs up.
Zoom's pissing me off. So yeah, head on over to Reddit. You have to log in. It's pretty easy to do if you have a Google account. And there's already plenty of suggestions in here. I'll read a couple of them. From Velo Tripper, maybe a slightly different take, but our collective success in the Upland Metaverse will be defined by its sustained growth, integration with other platforms, and all of us building a fun, safe, and inclusive metaverse together. As part of this, I'd love to see Upland play a role in metaverse standards for us, such as metaversestandards.org. And I'm excited to see initiatives like the Upland Metaverse Player Council taking off. Success equals community success. Yeah, good now.
I like
There's
that.
a bunch there. Mine was very short and sweet. I just said very simply, communication and connections are the keys to success in Upland and any other metaverse. How? Join the Discord and get actively engaged in the community, then create your own or get involved with one of the many sub-communities to connect on a deeper level with like-minded people, and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know, anybody else want to chime in?
I mean, it seems like, what?
Awesome in chat said, he thinks they're just trying to make Reddit a thing. Only 68 responses though.
Ooh.
Do. Yeah.
Aliens.
Sorry, I cut you off. What were you going to say?
I don't think I was saying anything, so I think you actually helped me.
All right.
But yeah, I do agree with him that they're trying to get their Reddit thing going.
Anyone in chat? What's the key to success?
What's the key to success, people? People?
Do you need to have an
Yeah.
account? You don't need to have. It's pretty easy. Like if you've got a Gmail account, you can just log in via your Gmail with a few clicks, and you even get to choose yourself one of their. It's not an NFT avatars. Cheese and I covered that on the Wine and Cheese show. For whatever reason, Reddit doesn't want anything to do with NFTs, but they've released collectible avatars, aka NFTs, and you get to make your own one as part of it.
I think it's good reverse psychology
No,
for people who need it. Not everybody, just people who need it.
who's in? Joe's in. Goldie's in. Come on, people. How are you
Hey, Goldie.
successful?
Goldie
No.
unmuted himself. That means something exciting. No? Yeah? No? Yeah? No?
No.
Yeah? No? Yeah? No.
Key to success from I am everyone equals everyone. Yeah, it's all about connections. What were the 3 C's we covered? Connection, communication, and something else? I forget.
I don't think we could say the last C word.
It wasn't that one.
Clarity.
Clarity. Yeah, let's go with clarity.
Clarity is a good word.
Yes. Let's go with that. And Zoe, I'm so glad you laughed then, because when I listen to your laugh at 3x speed, when I listen to things back, it is so funny. I love it.
I gotta do that. Oh, I gotta do that.
She's already got a machine gun laugh, and when you listen to it at three times x speed, it's incredibly awesome.
So
Oh,
cool.
no. I'm gonna be so self-conscious now.
No, it's awesome.
That's a cool thing. Crazy.
Yes. So yeah, I think that's the key to success. Surely, I mean, you could, unless you just got squillions and squillions of dollars and you can keep pumping into it, you can be a lone wolf. There are ways to be successful as a lone wolf, but you know, and I was a lone wolf pretty much up until the UDU kicked off, which was almost a full year, I think. So it is possible, but I certainly, if the UDU hadn't come along, if Cheese hadn't have stepped in and got involved when she did, there's no way I would have continued to be as immersed and engaged as I am. So it's an interesting one. Yeah. And yeah, of course, it goes back to what Cheese and I talked about at the top too. Like, you're dealing with people. There are financial aspects involved. This has been plain to see with myself and others. There are egos involved. So drama does kick off. It's not the drama that's going to define your success. It's how you deal with the drama. What's that saying you always say, Cheese? It's not the good times, it's the bad times or something.
Yeah, it's not the good times you have with people. It's how you get through the bad times.
Yeah. So yeah, there's always going to be drama. There's always going to be shit fights and whatnot. So
like, we'll fight, but I would never ever call you a name. Like, I would just probably have nightmares for months if that ever slipped out to you or any of my friends.
Yeah, but I'm Australian, so the more names you call me, the friendlier we are.
No, it's not going to happen.
Endearing it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll never do it. We'll never be that level of friend.
I don't know. I've called you a few names and you've had a little giggle. I think you get it.
Oh, yeah, but not when we're fighting. Like, that's probably when we're like, yeah, you could call me when we're on good terms, sure.
Yes. And as we keep saying, especially with the financial side of things, this is blockchain. So as long as you keep a cool head, there's no reason things can't be sorted out. So yes. All right, moving on. Now, last week, the weekly challenge was create and DM me an image of what you envision the Impulse Dragon looks like using any artistic medium of your choice. And the prize is going to be 20,000 UPEX. Like, literally, you could have drawn a stick figure on a piece of paper and sent me a screenshot, and you would have won the 20,000 UPEX because there was no submissions.
Wow.
I literally cannot give away 20,000 UPEX. I love it.
It's $20, people.
Was that the one in Cheese Show one?
No, I followed it up because we didn't do a weekly challenge within the UDU podcast. I did post it in the MBE server, and I believe I posted on the YouTube as well. So yes.
Right. Okay. I've missed the post then, because those sorts of things I always try and get involved in.
Yeah, and you usually clean up. So I bet you if Jazz is on holidays at the moment. Now, Jazz is very good at checking what the challenge was like right on the day. So I bet you she would have sent me something. But so I keep my 20,000 UPEX. In saying that, this week's challenge, post an Upland Metaverse NFT or crypto-related article in the MBE server contest channel. Now, if you don't know where the MBE server is, well, you should by now. There'll be links in the description. If you don't know what the contest channel is, it's the only one that has an emoji on it with the little trophy. And we want you to post some kind of article that you'd like Cheese and I to dive into as part of this week's Wine and Cheese in the Metaverse show. So those need to be in by Friday PT time, my Saturday. If you submit an article, you will go on the wheel in next week's show for a chance at winning the 20,000 UPEX that I didn't give away this week. So there you go. So yeah,
nice.
See if you can,
That's a good one.
we like kind of quirky, out of the box, or kind of eyebrow raising or eyeball bulging articles. So
as long as it's about the metaverse.
Yes. So
it's a good one. That's a good challenge, Ben.
See if you can find something juicy for us to dive into. And like I said, it is just the Cheese and I show. And then we did put it out last week that if you want to jump in and get involved in the show, you can too, but nobody jumped in with us. So we just did it ourselves.
Yeah, we put a link out. You guys could have partied with us.
Cheese and I don't care. We just do what we do.
I wanted to catch that one, but I missed it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So if you're doing more, I'll definitely try to jump on and catch those as well.
Yeah, well, you
For
got
the
an
next 2
excuse. It's Mofo AM Saturday for you, so
Mofo.
yeah, so it's a good excuse. And
Yes.
I think it's also lunchtime American time too, which makes it hard as well. So we get it.
And like anyone who's on, if you have anything to talk about, we could kind of like give you a good 5 minutes or whatnot to. It's a good way to get some eyes on you.
Yes, it's who said that? Somebody said, I can't read the name. It's 3:20 p.m. on the East Coast here in the US. Oh, there you go. All right, now, unless anybody has something else they want to chat up, we're just going to rip through this and get it done and get out of here super duper early. Oh, look at that. Finsky, don't post it here. You need to post it in the...
Oh, yeah. That's too much work for us.
It's not going to count if you post it here because this is going to get deleted. You need to post it in the MBE server.
I'm going to see what it is, though.
Yeah, that was that Time magazine, all about the metaverse thing.
Ah.
Now, we didn't have our Jazzy Jazz in to run the snapshot, so lucky you, even if you jumped into the middle of the show, you're going to be on the wheel to play the 1000 UpX wheels.
Ooh, like that, yeah.
Cheese, can you pull up the gallery view or whoever's in chat and dictate to me, and I'll patch those in now. We'll have to do it live. Normally Jazz sends it to me, but I believe she's on holidays, living the dream. So if you can run out some names, I'll start patching them in. I know Zoe's here. Who else is here? Finsky.
Wait. You wanted me to patch you some names, dude. Let's see.
Yeah, you
I'm going to
tell
go
me.
through the list.
All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yep.
Finsky.
Yep.
I Am Everyone, which is Level.
Levels. Yep.
Is it Ron, which is Teddy? You just put Teddy.
Teddy Pig.
Teddy Pig, yeah. Teddy Pig.
Yep.
Shaq.
Shaq. Remind me to tell you a story about pigs on titties on pigs. Yep, Shaq.
The Goldsmith, you could put Goldie.
Goldie. Yep.
And Zoe.
Cheese. Zoe. I've already got Zoe. Can't go on twice.
Oh.
Is that everybody?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3,
Don't forget somebody,
4,
otherwise it's going to cost me.
7, 8. That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right. So titties on pig story. When Bodie, my eldest son, he got 2 guinea pigs for Christmas one year, and they're little baby guinea pigs, and we had them for a couple of weeks, and we're giving them a pat, and I was like, holy shit, this one's got a tick on it. So I get the tweezers out because they're so I get the tweezers out, and I'm trying to pull this tick out, and then I realized, no, that's not a tick, it's its nipple. And I was like, oh, I didn't know male guinea pigs had nipples. And my wife's gone, well, you've got nipples, you dumbass. So
Did
poor
you
little
hurt?
piggy.
You hurt the guinea pig.
Yeah, it wasn't cool. But no, I realized
What a horrible
story. I realized before we got too far down. No, it's not too horrible because I actually ended up spending $1,000 on that bloody guinea pig. So that's another story for another day. All right, let's see who's gonna play. And Cheese, have you got the wheels up on your side? Means no.
Yeah, no, I do.
It's a line ball. That's a line ball. Levels way. I'm everyone. Are you there, Levels? What is the code phrase? What's the code phrase? What's the code phrase?
I like gold. Gold member. Come on, level. I like gold. No, it's like gold member.
I just love watching you freak out every time. I don't
Where
even know
is
if it's
he?
still there. Are you there? I'm gonna roll again.
No, hold on. He's here. Wait, let me just try something. Hold on.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, he is?
He doesn't know the code phrase though.
No. Gold member. Just he remembered.
You're a soft old cheese. You need to harden up, Cheese.
I need share permissions.
Oh, I didn't do that. Well, there we go. So I'm in trouble.
I'm a soft old cheese.
You're a soft old cheese. I didn't say moldy though, so that's good.
I am moldy a little bit. Let's see.
All right, bring it up. So hopefully you got the right ones. So this is no, that's the last wheel. You got to go back to the start.
Oh.
Right. No, yeah, there we go. 25,000 UpX on this wheel. When you're ready.
Level. Tell me. Wait. You usually talk. Come on, people. Just say when.
And he must be half asleep. Just see, this is why we need to get people that are actually engaged.
I know. Level.
Just click it. Just click it.
All right, I'm just gonna freaking click it, man.
And then you're gonna get the brush on the back end.
Yes, you are.
All right. What do we got? Oh, this is close too. No. Pulled up short. Well, that's pretty decent, though. 5,000
Wow.
UpX. You
It's
better get in,
$5.
make a decision here. 5,000 UpX. Do you want to bank that UpX or roll again? What do you want to do?
Level, if you do not get back to us,
You're going to get the 5K.
you're just gonna get the 5K.
10, 9. Roll it. Is that
Oh
levels?
wait, that was
That's not levels. Conspiracy. Teddy. Teddy with the trolling in chat. I love it. What are you doing, levels? I don't know. What do we do, Cheese? Your call.
Do, 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 do,
We can roll it and go with the highest number, or we can roll it and go with the lowest number. It's up to you. How
You know
generous you want
what?
to be.
I kind of feel like we need to roll another person.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
So
Let me.
he's had multiple chances. Let me go back to share screen. Levels, you're zoinked.
You're zoinked.
You're zoinked. Let's
Sorry.
try again. See, you got to be a hard old cheese. Oh, there you go. We know this one's going to be engaged.
Yay! So you.
Oh,
Let
wow.
me get it. All right, Zoe, bring it up, cheese. Let's try again.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Just close.
Got to be in it to win it.
Close. All right. All right. So
Alrighty.
wait, I'm gonna refresh just so I can get it to move.
She likes
All
it
right.
spinning. Yep.
I like it spinning. Tell me when. Like, be like. Have a plan.
Now.
Oh my God! No! That's
Just
so
over the 25,000.
close.
So we got 1,000 UpX for Zoe. Do you want to bank that or roll again?
Now roll it again.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Roll again.
All right. Tell me when to stop.
Now.
Let's see. What do we got? 50,000
Oh my God!
UpX
So
on the
close!
wheel.
So close! So close!
There's massive delay on my end. You'll be screaming before I see it. Oh, you've had a jump up. 2,500. What are we doing?
The first time we saw her jump up.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gonna bank that or roll again?
This is
Bugger
only
it. No, go to the end.
Bugger
Oh,
it. I
wow.
love it. Bugger it.
All right. Click.
come on, Zoe. So, oh my God! You're right
100K,
there.
100K,
You're
100K.
right there. Oh no!
Oh, you're just under. My gosh, you're being close.
That was so
250 UpX. Okay, so what I'm going to do is Levels Way did get back and said he had a burger delivered, so he's sorry. So what was that? 5,000. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll split it between the both of you. So I'll send the both of you 2,500. How about that?
close. All right.
Zoe, I know you're in game. Levels Way, yours is I am everyone, I believe. So yeah, I'll do that straight away.
Abuga.
There we go. But yes, should be all things going well. We should be back to 1 million UpX on the wheels next week, assuming that cars or something else doesn't drop that I have to FOMO into. All right. Reminder that the UDU podcast is open to the Upland public and we value and appreciate your inputs. So jump on in. Or if you're watching on YouTube or listening on the Spotify and wondering how you can get involved, we drop the link to the Zoom within the Metaverse Ventures Entertainment server each and every Tuesday at about 6:15 p.m. UTC time. Join in for your chance at the soon-to-be again 1 million UpX wheels. And of course, if you have an Upland NFT or Metaverse product, service, or event to promote, opportunities are always available for sponsorship and engagement in this, the UDU podcast. Contact Morecheese, send her lots of DMs to discuss and secure your spot. All proceeds go towards giveaways and prizes on the podcast. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheese, get us the flock out of here nice and early, please.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.